Welcome to Toffee TV, to the Everton News Daily. It's the 17th of April 2018, and Everton have been making their own headlines today. They released a fan survey, fan questionnaire, with various questions about all kinds of things attached to the club, to do with how much you spend when you go to the game, all kinds. But the major points that they focused on, or the major points that people have focused on, is questions regarding the manager, the players, and also at the running the club. But let's be honest, it's about the manager. That's what everyone is talking about on social media, including a lot of top journalists, the likes of Henry Winter, Rory Smith, some gobshite from a newspaper that I won't mention on this show. They're all talking about it. Some of them are saying, why have Everton done this? Why have they put this adverse pressure on themselves and on the manager? I got the email. I filled the email out. You had a choice from 0 to 10 on what you thought of your confidence in the manager, the players, the running of the club. There's loads of things about how Everton relates to your family and how close you think Everton fans are together, and there's a lot of questions. And to be fair to the club, this is not a new thing. This has happened in the past. They've done this before. It's just obviously the timing that a lot of people think is a little bit strange. Well, listen, it all comes down to how you perceive it. Paul Joyce done a piece about it in the Times, and it basically, the headline is, Everton asked for, this is not the actual headline, but Everton asked for fans' approval on manager. And that's how it's been portrayed. So the media have got hold of it and spun it. From a fan point of view, I'm glad we're asked these questions. I think it's good data, but I also wish Everton had someone a little bit more hands-on, a little bit like Alan Myers used to be. Well, not a little bit like Alan Myers used to be, a lot like Alan Myers used to be. In fact, Alan Myers, I just wish they had Alan Myers, if I'm perfectly honest, working for the club, because a lot of these problems wouldn't come up. From day to day, I'm not sure if Everton have a clue what goes on. Sometimes I think they do, sometimes I think they don't, based on some of the decisions they make. But I wish there was just a bit of back and forth with people at the club. I mentioned on social media earlier, Tony Barrett, who used to work for the Times, used to work for the Echo. He currently works for Liverpool, and he is very much a fan liaison. Knows the ins and outs of the job, is a fan, you know, and that's what Everton need. They need someone who speaks to the fans. So, you know, Alan Myers. Yeah, so that's been causing a lot of drama today. I'm sure it'll blow over. I'm sure. Well, it'll be interesting to see what Everton do, whether they actually make, you know, say any more about it or just let it blow over. We'll wait and see. What else has happened today? Just a few rumours, to be honest. Lazio have been linked with Funes Mori. They're going to lose one of their best centre defenders in the summer on a free transfer, and maybe Funes Mori is the man who can replace him. We'll wait and see. Staying in Italy, Inter Milan have been linked with Davy Klaassen. Now, Davy Klaassen, of course, nearly moved to Italy in January to Napoli. It never quite happened. There was talk of the contract couldn't be agreed over rights, basically. The rights of the player in the merchandise and such forth. So there's another one. We'll wait and see if that'll happen. Everton have been linked with Porto striker Musa Magega. He scored 20 goals this season. It was rumoured that there was a scout from Everton in the ground on Sunday to watch him play. Scored 20 goals. Been linked to us before as well, I believe. Bobby Madley has been put in charge of the game against Newcastle on Monday night. He oversaw the FA Cup derby, I believe, this January, where he gave a penalty to Liverpool, and obviously dealt with the situation between Firmino and Holgate. So yeah, it doesn't really matter who refs these days, does it? They're all average, to say the best, basically. Marcel Brand says there will be a decision soon. Marcel, please do. Just give a decision, please, if you wouldn't mind. I don't really want to make this big news. he just said he's going to give a decision soon. Hopefully he will give a decision soon, whether he's leaving PSV to come to Everton or whatever. We'll wait and see. Hopefully that'll be soon. And Henry Onyekuru has thanked the Everton medical staff. He's back training with Anderlecht. Hopefully we'll finish the season off. I think they're in were they in a playoff for the in the playoffs for the Europa League spot, something like that in Belgium, I think. Hopefully he'll get fit, get himself in the Nigeria squad, play in the World Cup, get that work permit and come play for Everton next season on the left-hand side. Hopefully. We'll wait and see. This has been the Everton News Daily. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.